Sandeep, we welcome you to our show. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Anjali. I really appreciate and uh, I'm so glad to be here with you. It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you, Sandeep. So, Sandeep, our audiences would like to know that what is involved when we have to start a business in office automation. What does it mean and what do we have to do?
Well, Anjali, actually, office automation, I got started in office automation because I was working with a company which was in office automation.
Okay.
So since I had a little bit of experience and I had some knowledge of the market, I knew a couple of people. So that's the reason I started with office automation.
Okay. Okay. But what does it actually mean? Automation, somehow we feel maybe it's like robotics. We're in a factory where the cars are built up by robots. But what does it mean?
Oh, what does office automation mean? Okay. So the company I was working with, this company was into marketing, manufacturing and marketing of personal computers,
Okay.
as well as electronic typewriters. Now, these are the gadgets which automate your office work. And that's why it's called office automation.
Okay.
And when I got started with an equipment called facsimile, fax machines. Though that was a new concept in late 80s, early 90s. And that's how I got started in that industry.
Okay, fax machines. All right. So it was before this internet revolution, is that right? Did you have to use any internet technology for that?
No, not really. Internet had not come to India at that time. Internet came to India in 1995.
Oh, okay.
In fact, the very first seminar on internet
Yes.
I conducted at Hotel Arovatas.
Is that right?
That was in 1995. Yeah.
It was amazing history being written. So that is fabulous. Sandeep, maybe you should publish a book about your experiences. Well, anyway, so that was wonderful. That was the first business you started. And then you have such an in-depth knowledge and expertise on how to begin a startup. Now, from our side, what we'd like to know is what does it involve? Because does it always have to be an out-of-the-box idea? The payments, the legalities, looking for the niche market, market segment, and does it sustain itself? Please explain to us because we'd all love to know.
Yeah, Anjali, the theory in that is when something happens for you.
Yeah.
It's always so easy to take the credit of whatever happened, and you can always say I did it. But let me tell you by experience.
Yes.
Any startup is 1% inspiration, 1% perspiration, and 98% luck. So if luck is not on your side, irrespective of what you do, it doesn't work.
Sure.
But then how does it work? How do people make things work for themselves? They keep on trying, keep on doing till luck really sits on their side. So that's how it works. You have to just keep on trying. I don't know what will work for whom, but something will work out for you if you just continue to try.
I guess one has to have the tenacity to hang in there.
Absolutely.
Isn't it?
That's very true. That's very true.
And
there are going to be failures. There are going to be bad experiences. There are going to be disappointments. If you can live through those, yes, something will eventually succeed. But not only we get a lot of frustration because things are not happening. Unfortunately, the society we live in is not very supportive. The conditions we live in are not very congenial. They're not very conducive. So many people, those who have the skill of or the ability or the acumen to maybe even build a huge empire, many of them don't survive that because people kill them, or the conditions, or the government policies, or whatever. These are the things which people are not able to last.
Yes, that's true.
So I was one of the fortunate ones. I got an success early, so I could I could live on.
Yes, that's true. That's true. And very often people, they give up their jobs and they start a business, and then they realize they should go back to work. And so sometimes maybe it's easier to keep the job and then go in for a startup and see if it works out well, and then make your choice, you know.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. In fact, there are a lot of businesses these days uh, which are home based, which are internet based, which are digital, okay, which give you this convenience that you can start your business from your home in your free time, okay, sitting right in front of your computer. And it doesn't really take anything other than having a device in front of you to start a business, not even money for that matter. Yeah.
Yes, exactly, exactly. You know, there was a time when online payments were new. It was like a startup. It was a new idea. But now it has become a system which operates very well, not just for payments, but even for transfers and everything else. So at the time the idea came in, were they known as a startup? Online
Ye-
payments.
yeah, true, true.
Yes,
Paytm is a startup, you can say,
yes,
right? So they started small, now they have grown into a huge organization. And again, now when I was talking of luck, see about 5 years back, demonetization happened.
yes.
And when that happened, the owners of this organization, Paytm, for them the business changed. It changed overnight. It multiplied multifold. Now this another tool, Zoom, which many people use for streaming their lives and conducting meetings and conducting webinars.
Yes,
Okay, when pandemic happened, so many businesses they faced the challenge.
that's
But
true.
for Zoom, it was the other way around. Their business grew to 20 times in less than a month. So, I mean, like I
That,
said, luck always has to play an important part in your life, but you have to continue, you have to sustain, you have to persist, you have to hang in there till it happens